A deep and palpable division is gripping the nation, a schism not confined to the halls of the White House or the state offices in Oregon. The catalyst, a presidential order deploying National Guard troops to the city of Portland. This decision has reverberated across the country, reaching into places like Snohomish County, Washington. Here, in everyday places such as the Sultan Bakery, the American electorate grapples with the implications. The conversations are thoughtful, the convictions deeply held, and the perspectives starkly opposed. The official justification from the White House cites the protection of federal property and a response to what it calls a war-torn situation in Portland. Yet, this characterization is fiercely contested by the city's own leaders, who label the deployment a profound overreach of power and the premise for it pure fiction. On the ground, the people weigh in. Voter 1. This is not the country I grew up in. Seattle was the Emerald City for years. Now it's just trashy. Oregon is trashy. So yeah, bring the military in. This sentiment, a feeling of urban decay and a desire for order, is met with an equally strong counterview. Voter 2. We've never had any problem in Portland. It's a nice city. The president is overreaching, as he likes to do for publicity. We don't think he should call up the National Guard there. The debate naturally expands beyond Portland's borders, raising a pressing question for other cities in the region. Voter 3. Could Seattle or Washington be next? To be honest, I kind of hope it is. I used to go to Seattle a lot, but beneath the support for a stronger response, there is an undercurrent of concern. Some residents, including former Portlanders, express a fear that the presence of troops may not pacify the situation, but rather incite further unrest, causing the entire strategy to backfire. This national conversation is reflected in cold, hard data. Recent polling reveals a nation split along partisan lines, with an overwhelming majority of Republicans supporting the deployment and an equally overwhelming majority of Democrats opposing it. Yet, a unifying thread emerges. A significant majority of Americans, across the political spectrum, share a deep and common concern about crime in cities, viewing the current state of affairs as simply unacceptable. The story unfolding is more than a policy dispute. It is a portrait of a nation wrestling with its identity, its values, and the very meaning of public order and safety. It is a divide defined by fear on one side and a fear of overreach on the other.